All right. How you guys doing today? Can just drop me a comment. Let me know if you can hear me. Um, for those of you that got the message, you probably see there. I want to talk about something. We're not going to go real long today, so if you want to share the video now, let people see it. I got a really great idea. I am feeling a little bit better. I feel like I lost about 10 pounds. My eyes may be like a little bit puffy, but definitely feeling a little bit better. As most of you know, I painted the other day. But just hit me up with a comment real quick. Let me know if the sound is good. Or you can hear fine. Yeah, doing pretty good. I took the suggestion of Miss what is it? Yeah, Miss Patty Kinney. Thank you for the moonshine suggestion, because I scored a bottle of that yesterday. I drank the entire bottle and then I fell off of the front porch, and I'm joking. I hope you know that. I'm just trying to be funny. Didn't drink any moonshine, but one of these days I will. I just wanted to get you nervous for a minute, Patty. All right. But no, I really am feeling better. I thought it was gonna last much longer than what it did. So I'm just happy, and I'm happy to be back doing some of this stuff. And also, I apologize for the live stream painting I did the other day. Let me explain. So if anybody watched the live stream, you will see that the painting appeared to be very flat, although it seemed like people enjoyed the live stream. The painting was very, very flat, and I'll tell you why. Because when I record my videos, I record on what's called a flat profile for the color. And I do that because after the fact, you can adjust everything so it looks very realistic and accurate as far as the colors go. Well, I had forgot that it was a live stream, so I didn't flick the setting off. So if you saw the picture that I posted after the painting, that's the accurate colors. All right, let me see here. I got my phone here. All right, so I'm going to wait a minute here. I just want to get a few more people. Tell me we just didn't lose the live. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Don't move. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Bear with me 1 second. Hold on. Second. Don't go anywhere. 1 second. The battery died, but the audio is still working, so just give me a second. I just got to switch the battery. All right. I think that does it. Right, hold on, the focus is out. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. All right. Get back under here real quick. All right. We made it. Lost a few people. That's all right. Let me put the old headphones back on. I'm always so cautious about the stream looking good. So I forgot I unplugged the actual charger. But what would it be? It would never be a normal live stream if something didn't go wrong. Do you agree? Let me turn this music down in the back real quickly. All right, we're going to turn that down. Maybe we'll just have it on just a tiny bit. All right. All right, what was I saying? Not fuzzy now. Yeah, no, I saw that right away. So I have a couple monitors. I can see things. And I really hope that the voice sounds really good, because I spent a lot of money on the audio portion of these live streams, and the audio is very different for the live streams than it is for the regular painting videos. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, you can't hear the music? Well, let me just give you a little sample real quick. So there's the little sample of the music. It's probably playing a different song now. I had some awesome classical music in the background the other day, which I really enjoyed, actually. All right. I'm going to turn that back down now. I mean, unless you guys want that music, tell me. If you want music in the background just a little bit, just thumb it up real quick. If not, don't bother thumbing anything. So we're just going to wait a minute before I talk to you about the idea that I have. I just want to see if a few more people come in here. What is my favorite music? I'll be honest with you. Anything that has just like a really good beat to it, like something that just makes you feel good. I like all kinds of music. I grew up listening to like classic rock, like from the 70s and the 80s primarily. It's probably my favorite type of music, but I like all kinds of music. All right, I'm going to split the difference here with you. I'm just going to put, I don't know what's playing, but anyhow, just make sure that you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that you can hear me over anything else. That's all that I'm worried about right now. The Eagles, absolutely. Eagles, good band, great band. One of these days, in the beginning of my video, one of these days, when I start the video, it'll be me playing the guitar. Like, I think that would be pretty cool for like a little intro, because I've been playing guitar for about 20 years now. And the drums, I play the drums even better than I play the guitar. And I can't tell you how hardcore, like, I practiced playing the drums through my life, and growing up and stuff like that. And, a very nice set of drums that, yeah, just awesome. Musician, love all kinds of music. Do I sing? No way. My voice is too horrible for that. There is no way. That's one thing that I was not blessed with. I was not blessed with a good... I keep bumping this. A good voice. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm feeling better. So expect some more videos. I had a couple of shipments that were delayed that I didn't get to send out because after I was supposed to, I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I was practically paralyzed. So they're going out tomorrow morning. Just some free stuff that I gave to people. Let's see here. But yes, yeah, guitar and drums. Yep. Actually, and I play the piano too. I could play the piano, bass guitar. So when I was growing up, I had a very interesting childhood growing up. One I don't, prefer to talk about, but music was an outlet for me as a child growing up. I think I picked up a guitar. I don't know, I was probably like 6 years old, and then there was drums in the house that I lived in, my parents' house, and I picked up on them and I started playing. And before I knew it, it was a way for me. It was like an escape for me. It wasn't I didn't start because I wanted to learn. I thought it was cool, so I tried it, and it became the great escape of my life at that time. So yeah, man. Yeah, you remember. You would remember. Absolutely. Here you are, yeah. Spec the Gadget. I like that handle, by the way. Yeah, he's known me. He's known me my whole life. Over 30 years. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hey Jay, how's this mic sound, by the way? I keep bumping it. How does the audio sound on the microphone? Does it sound pretty good, clear? Does it sound crispy, creamy, buttery, smooth? Does it sound like that? Self-taught? Yeah, I never took any lessons or anything like that. Never took any lessons. I mean, I had a couple of like books that I bought to learn how to read, like to read music and things like that. And back when I was growing up, we didn't have internet or anything like that. So I went to Columbus Market in New Jersey, and there was a good music store in there, and they had books in there, and I bought these books, and I just used to do my thing, and I learned how to read music. Everything sounds good. All right, cool. Excellent. All right, so I'm not going to sit here and wait for anybody else. The people that are here, so I have this really good idea, and I'm going to show you in a second. Tell you. I can't show you. I have to tell you. I'm drinking coffee, by the way. This is my little setup right here. This is like my home live stream setup. You guys can tell if I'm at the studio or if I'm at home. This is the home one right here. And the live stream setup at the studio is clearly different. What was I going to say? I wanted to show you guys something. Hopefully the focus is going to be all right. So check this out. It's a piece of wood. It's a piece of wood that I painted on. And I actually forgot that I had this thing. I forgot. I made 3 other ones, just sort of like this, similar. They were for individuals. I sold them, and I have this, and I really like this painting. So tell me what you think about this. This is on a piece of wood. A piece of a tree that was cut. Tell me your thoughts. This is oil. I used oil paint on this. Here's the other side. This is what it looked like before I painted on it right here. Just regular wood, and whoop, voila. That's what he turned it into right there. I just referred to myself in the third person. I said, that's what he turned it into. Not fully recovered yet. Oh, at least my brain is not fully recovered. I don't know that my brain was ever fully recovered from anything, so that's all right. If you know me, you know I'm a little off center. Oh, good. You guys like it. Did I put clear gel? No, I didn't. I used straight up oil paint on that thing. No gel. It was too small of an area. I didn't want it to be slippery and sliding all over. So I just used oil paint. One of my favorites. That's why I showed you. It's one of my favorite paintings on wood. I could paint on a sheetrock wall. It doesn't matter. A lot of people, let me just cover something real quick before I go into the important subject. The number one, I think the number one question I get is, how to prepare your surfaces, or did you use like a gel or this or that? Now, when I'm using a canvas, I do put clear gel, or, I mix, some kind of a medium, right? I do that. Lost my glasses. I put a medium on there. It thins it down. It just makes the process nice and easy. Now with a canvas. Now, if I paint on wood, or if I've painted on a sheetrock wall or something like that, I don't really use any medium. I just put the paint on. Now the larger surfaces, if I'm using oil, I just get the basic colors. I know this area is going to be sort of this color, that color. I use a knife primarily, scrape the color on, and then I refine it as I go. But honestly, before I get off topic, as far as the medium, it's good to have medium down, because the only thing the medium does is it helps the paint slide around. It helps you get better blends, but you don't need medium to get a good blend. You don't need that. I probably 50% of my paintings that I've done have zero medium on them. I've started with no medium. Obviously, the thicker the oil paint, the harder it's going to be to spread it around, to do your thing. So I always encourage people use medium so you don't get frustrated, but I don't use it as much as people think that I do. And as far as like painting on different surfaces, I don't know that I'm doing it right or wrong. I don't think I really care, what is right or what is wrong. I just like to do what works for me, and maybe what works for me doesn't work for somebody else, but I just like to do what works for me. Does that make sense? So I don't really care about the prep process, and I've kind of fine-tuned it to just what works for me, so, but I try to help the best I can with questions, but that's the number one question. Do you use clear gel? And just to be on the safe side, like, just assume yes, even though I just said no. But like, if you're doing it, you put a medium down. It'll help your process. Okay. All right. Is it easy to paint? Yeah, it is easy to paint on wood. It's actually really enjoyable too. Okay, proves you don't have to just paint on canvas. Yeah, no, that's really true. I mean, I'm looking at this. You can't see it, but like, I'm looking at this printer, this HP printer. It has a white plastic surface. Like, I'll paint on that. You know what I mean? Like, it'll work. It'll work for now. Whether it lasts for 50 years, we don't know. But you can paint on any surface. So I would say explore and do different things. And another thing that I want to say, dingbat. That's me, dingbat. See, that word stood out like over everything else. All right. So another thing I recommend for you, everybody, to do, if you're not painting, grab a book. Hang on. Get a book. Little book like this. Okay. Hold on. Make sketches. Make sketches. Okay. Sketch every day. Sketch something. It doesn't have to be this perfect thing, but make something in a sketchbook, and believe me, it'll help you. And as a matter of fact, sketching is sort of the topic of why I started this video here today. Someone's handle name was Dingbat. Okay, well, I'm sorry. When I saw Dingbat, I'm like, there I am. That's me. Somebody's calling for me. Paint on clear glass so it's all visible on the outside. You have to think backwards. I can't. That sounds like a good idea, but I can't think forward, let alone backwards. You know what I mean? All right. So before the stream gets, can you wait? Let me just make sure. I hate missing people's comments. I hate it, but the more I look away, the more I can't, like, make the contact that, you know what I mean? Boy, people are still messaging me from the texting group that we have. I told everybody 15 or 20 minutes. A lot of people miss it. There's thousands of people on the texting platform, and a lot of people miss the live streams. Somebody said, can you paint on drywall? Yes, my whole studio, every wall in there has murals on it that I painted. We're gonna have to do a do you varnish your paintings? No, I've put some stuff on a couple of my paintings. Now, I don't know if it's varnish or not, but it pleased me because it looked super nice when I put it on. But as a matter of fact, it was in one of the videos I did. It didn't even have a label on it. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. It could have been maple syrup in a container. I don't know, but it looked really cool and it dried cool. So technically, no, I don't varnish my paintings, but I do put stuff in unnamed bottles on my paintings. You didn't miss the text. You got it. Okay. Yeah, miss thousands of comments, but answer thousands more. That's right. Yeah, Jay, that's right. I hate missing comments. I'm like the and I'll tell you why. I got to move on to the subject, but I'll tell you why I don't like to miss comments, because I like to make sure that I answer stuff for people. Nobody wants to say, "Hey, I have a question. Let me ask you this question publicly," and then you don't get an answer, and then I don't know. Like, I think about how would I feel. I would feel like, "Hey, thanks for blowing me off." Like, that's how I would feel, I guess. I don't know. So, we'll see. Uh-oh. All right, so let's move on to the subject here. You ever tried to paint on glass? No glass. I keep saying we're going to move on to the subject. Nope, no glass. Let me think about that. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever painted on glass before. Drum roll. Drum roll. Yeah, right? Drum roll. What's the chats? It's slowly going up. It's slowly going up. How about mirrors? No, I never painted on mirrors. The last mirror I looked in shattered. So no mirrors. No glass, no mirrors, nothing like that. But I think it's something that I'd like to do in the future, for sure. Let me see here. All right, let's see. All right, so back to the subject. This is it. All right, so here's what we're doing. All right, because I got to make this. I got a bunch of stuff I have to do. Everybody that's on here, a lot of people are missing this, but this is what I want to do. I want whoever's interested, seriously interested, and I know I'm not going to be able to get to all of them, so it's not going to be a one-time thing. I was thinking about making a series out of this, so pay close attention right now. I want you to do a basic sketch of a landscape. Basic, okay? I don't want no details. As a matter of fact, take a look at the thumbnail for this. All right, so if you guys watch my videos, you know in the beginning, I guess it's like my logo, and I'm not talking about the cartoon guy, okay? But I'm talking about the green with the green background, a little sketch of a mountain I got in there. That was literally a 30-second sketch that turned into one of my favorite logos. So, this is what I am proposing for people to do. I want you to sketch a landscape in landscape form. It can be, when I say landscape form, I mean this. Like this, okay? Just a sketch. Something that I can translate to either a 16 by 20 or an 18 by 24 canvas. Or, it could be this way too, okay? This way or this way. We're going to have a problem. You're like all up in my space here. Literally. You know what? Just keep your distance. All right, back to what we were talking about. That's what I want to do. So here's what we're going to do. Check this out. I'm like getting really good with this computer stuff. So watch this. This is like magic. Here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and voila. I'm like so proud of that. That's probably the dumbest thing ever. I'm getting really good with it's a live stream setup. There's no prior editing or after editing. It's like on the go. You're doing it as you're doing it. Okay? Now I just got to hold on. Now it's a good time to check to see if I misspelled it. paintingsubmissions@gmail.com. All right, there you go. So I'd like for anybody that's interested, seriously interested, here's what I'm going to do. All right, we got to get close here again for a minute. Just don't hit me again. I want you to sketch a landscape, not detailed, just basic sketch, basic elements. If there's a mountain in the back, that's cool. If there's a hill coming down, little scribble, maybe there's some pine trees, maybe there's a big tree on the left or the right. If you're interested, do a sketch, okay? Do a sketch, and you're going to email it to the email that is on this one right here. Okay? You're going to email it to that. Email me a picture. Don't text it to me. Don't do any of that stuff because I'm not going to get it that way. And just a quick side note, people that text me on our texting group, don't send me pictures there because I don't get them. So if you've texted me and said, oh, hey, how are you? I just painted this picture and I'm so proud of it. Can you give me your feedback? And you got no answer. You got no answer because I didn't even get it. For some reason, when you send a text and you attach a picture, it just doesn't come through. So please keep that in mind. If you want something, email it to me. All right? I mean, as far as my regular email. Now, do not email anything else to this. Do not email anything else to this address except for the sketch. Any other emails that comes to here will not be replied to or anything, but that's what this is open for your sketches. So what do you think about that idea? Let me show this. Thank you there, Journey Travelers, for popping that up on the screen. I so appreciate that. Did I spell it right? I think I spelled it right. I dropped out of school in 9th grade. So I got to, I always bust on myself, but I'm probably pretty smart. Somewhat. I mean, I've made it this far. So I got to have some brains. Email failed. Hold on a minute. paintingsubmissions at gmail.com. Stand by. They couldn't have failed. Painting submissions. No, there's no way it could have failed. It definitely couldn't have failed. If somebody would like to send me a test email to paintingsubmissions at gmail.com, I just double checked my address and everything actually in my Gmail, and it's definitely the right one. So I haven't gotten to the best part yet, so don't drop off the video yet. Some of us don't sketch very well, though. You know what? Me either. If you watch my videos, look at the sketches that I do in the videos, and think about what life comes to them after I do the sketches. I'm expecting, if anybody sends me a very detailed, perfect sketch, it's going to be last on the list. Because basic elements, you see what I mean? It doesn't have to be, I'm trying to, just basic sketches, just ideas, placement. All right, let's see here. Okay, Gail. I keep bumping this thing and it's driving. Because I want to sound good, but I'm like... Alright, I'm... Too much cough medicine. Listen, if you haven't noticed, I really try to have a sense of humor, too. For everybody. I really do. I'm a person that... I like to see happiness. Okay? I like to see people happy. I like to see people smile. I don't want anybody to be sad ever, and that's where I always try to have a sense of humor. So a lot of the stuff that I do is like I think about it for a minute, and I just do it. I don't know. I hope some of you guys laugh at some of the stuff I do. Some of it's probably really stupid, but I try to be a funny type of person. If anybody on here knows me in the real world, in the real life, you will know that I'm funny. I'm just a funny guy. With a different hat on. Hey man, I'm repping the NYC right now. God bless the NYC, New York, all the stuff going on up there. I have Boston is like my favorite hat. I like the city of Boston. I'm not even a sports guy. I could care less. I don't even know what teams are winning every year or nothing like that. I go by the cities. I visited Boston. They have some great bars there. I like to rep the Boston hat. I love Boston is my favorite city in the United States of America. Sent test email. All right, let's see here. All right, cool. So I got Deborah's, Journey Travelers, Karen, and Gail's. It works. All right, so we're in business. We are in business. I just got 4 emails from y'all. And it's a Giants hat. Oh, so I'm wearing a Giants hat. Stupid makes me laugh. Go Giants. Hey, go Giants. Right? I mean, go everybody. You get your humor. Keep doing it. I get your humor. You sure you didn't find some moonshine? No, I didn't. But I knew a guy that lives right down the road that made it. Like he actually was making moonshine. This was years back. Vermont painting photos, one too many dots. No problem. I thought I proofread it before I put it up, and I knew it was an email address that I had before. Okay. All right. So here's what we're doing. I didn't announce the best part. So I want the okay. I want the serious individuals to sketch up something, and then I want them to email it to me in landscape form or whatever the hell the other form is called, vertical, horizontal. And I'm going to do a series. Okay. I hope I can get to all of them depending on how many people emails, but I'm going to try to do maybe one a week. I got a cough. Hold on. I'm going to try to do one a week, where I'm going to take your sketch and I'm going to paint it. And I'm going to do it not in a live video, but I'm going to do an actual video, like my regular videos. And I don't know about you, but I think that is like an incredible idea. And then when I paint the picture, we'll do all that. And then I'm going to put credit of the person, whoever's it is that week. I'll put credit on the screen to that person for creating the sketch that I bring to life, you know? So I don't know. Well, tell me what you think. I just thought of this morning, really. Everything that I do is on the fly. So wish I could find a way to send you some apple pie moonshine from here. 558 Lakehurst Road, Suite F, Browns Mills, New Jersey, 08015. Send it over. Is it okay if I do the same piece from my drawing? I'm not sure what you mean by that at all, but as long as it's a sketch, I would recommend everybody to do a fresh one. The idea here is to I want to get you guys to do something, okay? Sort of like a little bit of a challenge, sort of. I'd love everybody to make not something that you have already, create something for this particular series. I'm going to try to be on the ball and not drop the ball. I'm going to try to be on the ball, and I'm going to try to do one per week. And if I'm feeling really good, maybe two per week. But I think it's great. It's just going to be so cool because I'm going to show the transformation of bringing us just a basic sketch from somebody, bringing it to life. Okay. So I'd love for you to do it, you know? So yeah, that's definitely something that I'm going to do. Now, another thing that I'm doing, and I have to do this, and I'm going to explain this real quick. I'm going to be starting to do plein air videos. I'm going to start painting outside, and I'm going to be recording that now. It's going to be on this channel, but I have the channel memberships, and it's going to be on there. And, you know, call me crazy, but I have to do something. You know, I have to do something to make a living. I'm not going to get into it, but I have to earn money in order to live, breathe, eat, have a home, all that stuff. So the plein air videos I'm going to be doing them. I'm going to be doing quite a few of them, actually. I have a lot of spots mapped out already. I have my whole setup ready to go, which a video is getting ready to come out about my setup. So anybody that is a channel member, which they're starting to come in, and I appreciate that a lot. Anybody that's on there is going to get all those videos. And, you know, I'm still doing a ton of stuff for the other side of the channel, which is just, you know, free anyways. So, but if anybody, and why do I even say this? Why am I bringing this up? Because when I did the channel membership, there was a few, and none of you guys, but there's always some haters out there. And somebody said something to me the other day, which really just sat well. And I was like, all right, it's a good way to look at it. Somebody said, when you start to get haters, you know that you made it. That's what somebody said to me the other day. And I never consider myself making it anywhere, anything, but it just made me feel good at the time because, you know, I just would love to argue back like, okay, so what are you going to like, what do you want to crucify me for trying to, you know, for trying to live? I'm not even going to get on that topic. Plein air videos are coming for the channel memberships. The links are in all the videos. And if you go to the about page, the link is on there, like to join if anybody does want to. If not, that's fine too. But I am going to be doing a lot of stuff on there, plein air, you know, outdoor videos, and just a lot of other things that will allow me to put more time in on editing, to put more time in on the quality, the stop swinging, the location, all of that stuff. You see what I mean? I want to provide valuable content to people, and I try my best now, but I'm limited, so I do what I can. Let's see here. Yeah, so you think it's a great idea. That's awesome. Sunshine, fresh air, and a healthy, happy Justin doing outdoor painting. That's right. and it's awesome. And I'm so happy that I was able to even get all the setup that I needed, and you shouldn't have to explain you need to make a living on YouTube. Absolutely. No, you're right. And thank you for that, by the way, Deborah. You know what I mean? It's like no different than like, any of you guys getting up and going to work. You go to work and then Friday comes around and you're like looking for your paycheck and your boss is like, what? What? This is a ripoff. What? You want a what? You want a paycheck? Like, are you kidding me? Get out of here. You don't pay people around here. So don't get me on that. Don't even get me started on that subject. So anyways, I think that's another great idea. And I did one outdoor painting. I did not film it. I wanted to do a sample test and it turned out really good. And I was so happy with it because I've never done it before. So I was extremely happy to know that, and it wasn't just a landscape. There was a tree, there was a fence, there was like a little building and stuff like that. So I was super, super excited that I was able to do it. And it just gives me that energy, that good positive energy to want to do it. So once I get rolling on that, I'm definitely going to be doing it a minimum of 1 video per week. And they won't be live, obviously, because I'll be out in the middle of the woods, but 1 a week, and it's going to be good content. And it'll have a little bit about the travel experience to get to the location. So it's going to be good. When I plan something, when I actually make plans for something, it works. So let me take a look at the comments real quick. Please stop cutting yourself down. You're a great person, great teacher. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think I necessarily cut myself down. I just don't like taking credit for anything. I just always been like that particular person. I never think like, oh, I did something and it's so great. That's not who I am. If I do something and it makes me happy, that's what I would brag about. Like, you know what? I did this and it made me happy. But I don't take credit. People always say, you're a great teacher, you're a great teacher. Never once will you hear me say that, because I don't think so. Like, I don't think I'm a great teacher. I think I'm fair. Like, I think I can get the point across, but you know what I mean? But it's always nice. You guys are my family. And, if you guys realized how much that you helped me, all you guys, you know who you are. You send me the emails and the private messages and tell me how I've changed things in your life and helped you. Well, you guys have changed a lot for me too. Like, it's like a family. Like, if I'm struggling, I reach out to you guys and it's like, you guys help me. So, you're a very good group, all of you guys. I mean that too. It's not even a joke. Like, you guys are a super good group. And that's what, like, one of the things that, like, it really does. It kills me that, I really have to do something like that with the channel member thing, where I have to do videos on the membership levels, over there only. All of the people that are on Patreon are already included in that. I don't think I answered that already. But the thing is, I don't, it's not something I really want to do it like that, but I have to. So, I mean, everybody, if somebody doesn't understand that, then they should just go unsubscribe right now. That's my true thoughts. But I love you guys. You guys are great. You helped me through a lot of stuff without even knowing it. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Sometimes you need to pat yourself on the back and acknowledge. I hear you. I try. We all know who you are. That's why we follow you. You have a great heart. Thanks, Deborah. You always have the nicest things to say. Thank you. Justin, I'm the same way. It's how we was brought up in our childhoods. Ain't that the truth, man? Man. Never brag, man. Never brag. Listen, I always was a very humble type person, growing up. Listen, I was grateful if we had electricity growing up, and that's the truth. I would be grateful to come home and there would be power in the house. Because I know what it's like to live without electricity for 6 months. So the little things in life are what makes me happy. Would you consider making playlists on your channel to make it easier? Absolutely. You know what? That's actually, Chris, that is a good and not only a good, but a great idea. And I just recently started to sort of explore the playlists. Now, you guys would probably know better than me. I guess that would really make a big difference. Like, easier to find the content. Like, for example, from what I understand, like, yeah, the playlist, you can go onto the channels and this is my landscape paintings, or these are my, I don't do them yet, but flower paintings. It's so funny. One quick side note. Listen, I painted a bouquet of flowers the other night, and I'm not showing anybody yet, but I'll tell you this. Like, my wife and kids were like blown away. I brought it in. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, and the look on their faces when I came in with this picture, it just blew them away. So that kind of made me feel good. So maybe I'll show you guys soon or something. But I did. First time ever painted a thing of flowers. So. Hey, Krista. But yeah, the channel playlist or something. Yes, Chris, I'm definitely going to look into that. That's a great idea. I'm wanting to do sunflower painting. You're a great teacher. Looking forward to doing architectural paint. Yes. You should come here to Tennessee and paint the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, that would be great. Come on. Get me, fly me down there. I'm on my way. Coax Bram out of his house. Yeah, maybe when things get better, maybe he will. You know what I mean? Let's see here. I'm so new to painting. You've helped me a lot. Thanks, Chris. Thanks. I'm happy. Those comments right there never get old to me. Journey Travelers, thank you so much. Paintings just on YouTube. Once subscribed, look for a membership tab. Yeah, if you're on a computer for that, like I don't think it lets you. Yeah, you can't put. Let me see something real quick here. Hold on one second, guys. YouTube.com/paintings. Paintings by Justin /join. Thanks, Krista. I don't know if this will work. No, it's not going to work. It doesn't even let me put a link up. But if you had a browser, you could do that. Would love to see the flowers. Yeah, I know. I'll show them soon. I gotta get used to them. I gotta feel them. That's not a link down there. It's not working. But anyhow, if people do want to go over there to see those upcoming series, you can find it. It's super simple. Go to my page. Go to the About section on my page. Mobile. Like if you go, I can't do it here, but if you go on my page and click on the page, it'll say like home. Let me see actually if I can do it. Yeah, it'll say home, videos. Then there's the playlists button. Then it should say community, memberships, store, stories, channels or something, and then about, the about section. If you're on a computer, it'll say right there, join channel or whatever. Another thing you're going to see too is, boy, we lost a lot of, oh no, I thought we did. Another thing that you're going to see too is below all my videos. So a lot of people was like complaining about like when I had the first and second and third order of like my shirts, the sizes. I could never get all the sizes. Well, I went all out now and got every size, for women's shirts. I got kids shirts, sweatshirts. I got all kinds. I went to a very reputable organization. So below my videos, you'll see like the shelf thing. So all of my stuff goes through there now. It's no longer on my website. If anybody was wondering that, all of my stuff is below my videos, or there's like a store tab. So let's see here. So what do you think, guys? Come on. What do you think? Sketch it. I'll paint it. Let's make a series out of it. I just hope people are interested in that. I hope people are serious about that. Because I know I'm going to put my time in, doing it. And like I said, I'm going to credit each individual. And it's not like one of them things where I'm going to be like, hey, take your time and write, do this sketch and send it to me, and I'm going to pick one out of 500. I'm not doing that. I'm going to just do one a week. Maybe we'll do it for a year. I don't know. So, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff. You're not going to be able to see it if I hold it up. Let me do it anyways. Hold on. So this here is like a prized possession for me. Check this out. Y'all ready for this one? Wait, we got to do the drum roll. All right, just kidding. All right, here we go. Oh, it's so hard to see. But anyways, do you get the point? Like, let me move the mic out of the way. This is one of my favorite paintings right here. See those beautiful mountains? What do you think? Holding it sideways. I'm trying to get it back so you guys can see it. I wish you could see this in real life. The depth is amazing on this thing. This is a 24 by 30. And it is incredible. It's a nice painting. And since we're on the subject, let me show you an oldie. An oldie. Here's a little oldie. Little ocean painting that I did a while back. So yeah, pretty cool. So, a couple last things. Another thing I've decided to do this. I'm going to. You sent a sketch via Microsoft account. Cool. Well, that was a quick one. That was a quick sketch there, Lindy. All right. So another thing I've decided to do here. I don't know. Probably a couple weeks. I'm going to be taking all the paintings that I had for sale, website, whatever. I'm removing everything. I'm taking all my paintings off of the market. I'm not selling any until early next year, maybe February or March. And this is like a decision that I'm 90% sure that I'm doing. And I'll tell you why, because I did something very cool, very, very big, very important. And, when that becomes available, I believe it's going to change everything, value-wise for my pictures, So I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. So I think it's something that was recommended to me. It was recommended to me to don't sell anything, figure out a time and a point in time, get all your stuff off the market for now, and then at this point, at the certain point next year, early next year, then you can relist them with a new assessment. So it's something. It's not just for that. It's for so many other reasons, but it's something that I'm seriously. I'm doing it. So another week or two. There's a few very, very awesome, amazing people. I would consider them collectors that have been collecting my art. So for those people, I'm gonna make sure that I talk to them and reach out. And just, if there's anything that they need or want before that, but it's the right decision to do. So I just figured I'd let everybody know, but it'll be a good thing. It'll be a good thing for many, like I said, for value. And I'll be honest with you, I don't want a lot of my paintings on the street. I want them to be very limited for right now. And that's going to help with other stuff too. But I don't want every household to have one of my pictures in it. And that probably sounds bad, but I'm talking about, I don't want them to be like this. Oh, we can get them anywhere. Like every street corner. I don't want that. So just for collectors and all that stuff. 40,000. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it, man. 40,000 subs. Thank you, sir. As a matter of fact, you just speaking about people like you, I consider you collectors, is what I consider you, people that truly, value some of my most detailed pictures. And you know, stuff like that, man, means a lot to me, just to know that there's people out there like that, you know, and you are definitely one of them. Thank you, sir. And thank you for the 40K. It's growing. I think it's even up a little bit more now, so I'm excited about that. That says something there. So phone's buffering. Uh-oh. Well, my stream is good and strong, so art has value. You have value. Oh yeah, thank you, Krista. That's what I wanted to say. Listen, this is going to be crazy, but I want to get to 100,000 subscribers this year. Like, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I don't know. Like, like when you guys watch, there's like a good core group of you guys that I can just tell you're always on every one of my videos. If you guys share these videos, like on YouTube, even if you just give the thumbs up, to push the like button, YouTube sends that video further, you know? So for all of my core, hardcore followers and, you know, all you great people, if you guys just like, if you hit the like button and share the video or whatever, it goes a far way, man. So man, I'm like referring to you as a man, women, men, women. I gotta be careful. My speech sometimes is, and I'm not fully recovered yet. So pardon me on the referring to you as a man when there's probably more women on the stream, but it helps. So let's get 100K, you know, and then hell, let's get 1 million in a couple years. I don't know. It's possible, you know? So Andy, hey buddy, how you doing? From India. Thank you, from India. All right. Thumbs up, everybody. I don't think I have much else, you know, except for that. If anybody just joined in the last 2 seconds, there's an email on the screen. Make a standard sketch, send it over. I'm creating a new series. We're going to stick to probably once a week, and I'm going to paint your sketches. I'm going to bring your sketches to life and fully give you credit, you know, for this. I'll have everything in the video. You know, whatever you want me to. Like, if you don't want me to have your name, maybe your username or something like that. But choke. You can maybe choke. No animals. Not yet. No animals yet. Just be easy with the animals. Like, if you want a turtle in the water, just like a little turtle, that's cool. Turtles are welcome. You only have a few thumbs up. Yeah, I know. I got to make better content. My content is not good enough. If my videos were good enough, I would get thumbs up. Like the other channels. The other channels get tons of thumbs up. So that's something that just tells me that I need to work harder, you know, because if I worked harder, I would get more thumbs up and I wouldn't have to complain about it. So yeah. Anyhow. Great day. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Krista. How about a goose? I haven't painted a goose yet. 69 watching, 2 thumbs up. Well. All right. Well, I'm going to end that, but hey, maybe that's why I don't have no self-esteem. 69 watching and 2 thumbs up. All right, guys. I'm going to roll. I just wanted to tell you that send me a sketch, email, and I'll make some stuff with it. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm gonna take off now. I'm gonna go finish trying to make myself get 100% better, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. God bless you guys. Stay safe.